Well, 94.9, the Bay's at #1 hit music station. I'm Angelina. We got Debbii Dawson. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Your blowout is popping.
My blowout?
Yeah. Or did you not even blow it out? Did you just wake up like this?
I used a hair dryer.
Oh, yeah. Let's blow out.
Yeah. I
No?
just dry with my head upside down.
Oh, my gosh. Wait, I used to do that because I just learned last year how to blow out my hair.
Yeah.
And I still don't like doing it. It just takes too much time. But my friends would make fun of me because I would just blow out my hair like that too. But it did not come out as nice as yours.
Thank you.
So nice. Well, you're on tour. I know you guys just wrapped up the shows in LA. How was that?
Pretty good. Really fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How's this tour been so far? How did you even
good.
get linked up with Role Model?
His people talk to my people.
Okay.
No, I did we connected. I did some secret vocals on one of his songs.
Oh, what
a while
song?
back. Francis.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
Are you credited on it? Or is it kind of like a
It's a
secret? It's
secret.
secret. Okay.
Don't tell anyone.
All right. We'll keep
Yeah.
this just between me and you.
I
So he was already a fan.
guess so.
And then when did he bring up, hey, I'm going on tour. You want to come with me?
No, a few months ago.
And how was that? Were you surprised? Were you excited?
Really excited. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This
Okay.
is my first time with a band and stuff too. And he's super nice and his crew's nice, so it's really fun.
That's dope. When did you start singing?
A long time ago. I'm a musical family, so kind of forced into it. Mm-hmm.
How did that shape your sound and your approach to music? Because I feel like some artists, I don't know, I'm just thinking of Selena. I was just watching the movie, but when her family forced it on and made them almost not want to be singers, you're like, oh, I want to do anything else but this.
The OG movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Obviously she ended up being an amazing singer, but were you I don't want to do it because it's being forced on me, or how did it shape your approach to music?
Both. I started off arranging harmonies for people when I was 6, 7 years old.
That's insane.
you
Okay.
know? But my singing voice, I kept a secret until I was way older, and purposely didn't do it
Because they were gonna.
make me push me to the front.
Right,
and I was
right.
super, super shy, so I kept it a secret for a long time. So I'm actually very new to singing by myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think your love for being behind the scenes and constructing music, do you think that's gonna come out in the future, or is that something you miss?
I'm sorry.
Like you said, you were constructing everyone and kind of doing more behind the scenes stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you think you'd want to even go back to?
Oh, totally. I mean, I'm really bossy with my stuff now. So
Yeah.
it's there's nothing I'm not bossing people around in with the stuff I'm doing right now.
Yeah. You're still very hands on in your own work.
Yeah, probably too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that because a lot of good artists complain that people try to take that away from them,
Mm.
and then they find it later. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, finally, I'm able to do what I want to do. So it's kind of cool that you already have a grasp on that. You're like,
Mhm.
no,
It's fun. Yeah.
yeah, I love it. I feel like you have a very unique sound, very stripped down, very intimate.
Mhm.
How did you find your signature sound in your music?
I tried a lot of different stuff, and some of it felt really good. Some of it felt like I was trying to do stuff other people were telling me I should do.
Mm.
And I think I got to a place where it felt natural when I started to accept myself as a person. And then I think the music kind of naturally fit in.
What are some things that you did to help you kind of get back to that place and find your own? Okay, this is what works for me. This is actually me.
Yeah. One thing was it is kind of learning that, well, as a first generation American, I think living in multiple worlds, I felt like I had to pick parts to live in, and it's you have to be this person in this circle and this person in this circle, and kind of realizing that I can be everything and I don't have to pick, who I am, and being everything or multiple things still makes me a whole person. Realizing that translated into music as well. I don't have to pick one lane, I can be myself and it can still be valid.
Right. And it can still make sense.
Yeah.
And still come out good. That's so crazy. We're interviewing a comedian later, but one of the things she said, because she's first generation too,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, I feel like I live not double lives, but like I have dual personalities,
Yeah.
and like,
Mm-hmm.
it's talk a little bit more about that and how you found. I don't know, is that something you struggled with, like trying to figure out like balancing all of it?
Sure. I think it's like a spectrum when you're like from like as a like from a first generation or an immigrant family, you know? It's like your experience is not going to be the same as like someone else whose family moved around the same time yours did even. So sometimes it's hard to relate to like other like in America, other Americans, or it's even hard to relate to other immigrants or people in like the the old country.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, it can be a struggle to find a place to belong. And so that's why I'm really grateful for music because it's something that gives me that. And it's something that I like hope to create a place for other people and not even like culturally who don't feel like they belong. Because I feel like no matter even if you're not an immigrant, I feel like that's something universally we all are like looking for.
Right. And yeah, I mean, like you said, music it has a weird way of doing that. Like even you could write a sad song and it's like it's sad to me, but it could be someone's like happy song or it's a song they're like getting ready to.
Yeah.
But your lyrics are very personal. What is your songwriting process like?
It depends. Sometimes I'll be by myself and like be curled up in a ball on my bedroom floor and write like that. Or sometimes I'll be in a room with friends and just spitball. And so it depends. Sometimes I start on piano. Sometimes I start on guitar. Sometimes I'm like cooking and I have to stop to put something down. Sometimes I'm asleep, Yeah. So it depends. Yeah.
So you're writing all the time.
You have to be ready.
You find like inspiration kind of in everything, whether you're down bad or hanging out with your friends. Okay. I love that. Would you say like, I don't know, are you able to, is like, do those down bad songs always come when you're down bad or like, or like when you're in a good mood, are you able like, I'm only writing good music because I'm in this good mood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are you able to go back and forth with like your different experiences and in your music?
Mm-hmm. I've tried to write happy songs when I was down bad, and it's not easy. Like, and it's like doesn't feel natural. It feels a little forced.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be a good writer if I could force it, but
yeah.
But I like to let the music be in control. I feel like I'm just a vessel. So if I'm down bad, I'm down bad.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm just gonna let it out in this music.
But yeah, it's like it's good to lean into it.
Yes, I love it. And we were talking about the tour, linking up with Role Model. What has been the most memorable moment so far while on this tour?
On this tour, a good question. I hit my head in Detroit at the venue on my way downstairs.
No.
So my TM's laughing. And so I like
Did you see it? Okay, she's like,
I walked out of the bathroom and like I was too strong. I'm so strong. If you're on the radio, you can't see how big my muscles are, but I'm really strong.
I'm distracted.
And so I pulled the door too hard and like hit myself in the head.
No.
Yeah, in my soft spot.
Oh.
And so that's what I blame for me jumping on the barricade that night.
Oh my gosh.
It was very Tom Cruise.
But you didn't hit your head again on the barricade.
No.
Well, that's good. No concussions. Not that you know of.
Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up? I was like, she's like, we're not going to talk about that. Has touring changed the way that you approach performing or even your songwriting?
Yeah. Totally. Yeah, it's my first time with like a band. I only did like solo configurations up until now, so I think it's just like bringing a different side to it, like a different angle. It's really fun to like experience the music in a different way. And for writing, it's like cool to be like, oh, this is gonna sound really fun live. Like this is gonna be a fun live moment, So when I get back in the studio, when I go back home, that'll be fun to think about. Like there's songs I already finished that I'm like playing now that I'm like, oh, I want to tweak it a little bit because this was so fun live.
That's what I was thinking of. You're like, even before you write a song, like, wait, how's the audience? Or like, how would this sound in this city or whatever? Yeah. That's pretty cool. While you're on the road, what is one thing that like you must have with you at all times?
My hot water bottle.
Hot water bottle?
Yeah.
What is that for?
Huh?
Like just for your throat?
My throat? No, it's like a rubber bag.
I don't know about this. Put me on. Do I need it?
Yeah, it's great. And it's like instead of an electric blanket, because I'm afraid of getting electrocuted while I'm asleep, you fill it with hot water, and it keeps you warm. Like I can't regulate my body temperature, so it keeps me warm. And like if you have cramps, it's great.
No, literally. Okay, I have a heating pad, but I literally stopped because I like have it by my bed, and exactly, I'm scared. I'm like, wait, I feel like I'm gonna catch my house on fire.
Yeah, so
overnight.
hot water bottle.
Wow, you just put me on. Okay, I'm excited about that. And like I said, you have a very unique sound. I love your music. If you could describe your sound in 3 words, to maybe someone who hasn't heard of you, what would those 3 words be?
Oh, well, I'm writing a lot of new stuff, so I would say maybe nostalgic, fun, hopefully, and let's see, number 3. Is playful too close to fun?
It can work.
So I like to the studio is my playground. I like to play, and I hope it comes across.
Yes, I feel like you gave us a little sneak peek to what we can expect. But what else is coming for you? Because I feel like life's coming at you fast right now. We got the tour, any new music, collaborations. What could fans expect in the future from you?
I'm working on an album, so I'm gonna dig in and try to get that to you as soon as possible.
Amazing. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And when that's out, you got to come back to the studio and come back to San Francisco.
I would love to.
All right. Well, thank you. Show is tonight. Where is it at? Let everyone know.
The Fox Theater in Oakland.
Okay. And I think it is sold out. So I don't know if you could go buy tickets, but maybe you could try to sneak in.
Yeah, you can stand outside and send me good energy.
There you go. Debbii Dawson, thanks so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me.